Hello and welcome to Genshin Impact, where I'm going to be playing version 4.7's Archon quest, which is the Dainsley quest. It's our time for Dainsley, Dainsleaf even. And yeah, let's go see if we can find Lumin. Lumin, is she around? But yeah, I think we've got to go to where have we got to go? Gotta go Sumeru. Right, cool. I'm paranoid that I haven't started streaming, even though I know I have. Do, do, do. Q, right. So yeah, we're playing the 4.7 Archon quest today.
Perfect. It's you two. I have a commission here that has your names written all
Hi,
over
Catherine.
it. In fact, I'd even go so far as to say you're the only ones for the job.
The only ones for the job? Huh. If our help is really that important, it's probably some Archon class commission, right?
I swear Paimon said Archon quest commission. I'm like, should you know what that is?
The Adventurers Guild doesn't employ that kind of classification system. In fact, this commission is also probably not nearly as intimidating as what you're expecting. All it asks us to do is to find a missing person.
Eee. I've been trying to do that the whole game. I've had no luck there. Why should I help other people? They can't help me find mine.
Huh?
Nah.
Why did you say we were the only ones for the job?
I came across this commission while reviewing our backlog not too long ago. It seems simple, but our records indicate that over a dozen successive efforts to complete it have all ended in failure, despite attempts by several accomplished and renowned adventurers.
Oh.
With the reputation
Move
of
over,
the Adventurers
Scrubs.
Guild and the performance of the Sumeru branch at stake, it's in our best interest to assign this commission to the adventurer with the highest completion rate over the past few years.
Ayo? Time drop? Wait. Time drop? Like, they've confirmed that we've been here for a few years? That makes it sound like we've been here for at least 2 years, trying to find our sister. Which makes sense. I mean, like, we do have to sleep a lot in the Samsara festival. That was, like, loads of days. Thanks, mate. Cool.
Well, that's us for sure.
Yeah, they've confirmed that we've been here for a few years. That's strange to see. Makes sense, though. Does make sense. Nah, we got this.
All I'm asking is for you to give it your best shot. If it proves to be beyond your capabilities as well, I'll talk to the commissioner about canceling the commission.
Okay, so who are we looking for? And what is it about this commission that's made it so hard to complete?
Looking for my sister? Is that what it is?
This commission was jointly issued by the residents of Vimara village. They say one of their own villagers has gone missing.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
But the problem is, They don't know the missing person's name. They can only provide information about his general appearance.
Dainsleif?
They're all from the same village, but they don't even know his name? If so many adventurers have failed to complete this commission, maybe this missing villager doesn't exist at all. Could it be some sort of a prank or something?
Unlikely. Several villagers came by to issue the commission, and judging by their appearance and tone of voice, they seemed incredibly sincere. It certainly didn't seem like a joke to them. Besides, putting up a commission requires a processing fee. There aren't many upsides to a prank that costs Mora to carry out. In any case, it would probably be best to go to Vimara village and ask around first. The Adventurers Guild does have some information on hand, but I would say anything you can learn directly from the villagers would be far more reliable. The best way to avoid misdirection is to go to the source.
Fair enough.
Alright then, let's go! I'm starting to get really curious about this whole thing.
Bedtime Story. Oh yeah, I forgot that's what it's called. Right, where are we off to? Where is this village? Oh, it's this one. It's this village. Yeah, I thought I should move my chat. Realised it was like getting cut off. Or it was cutting the writing off of
We made it to Vimara
thingy.
village! Why don't we talk to some of the villagers to learn a little bit more about the missing guy?
Dialogue. That's what I was looking
If
for.
this commission is really as challenging as Catherine made it out to be, we're gonna need to carry out a very detailed investigation.
I was checking the fruits and veggies just to make sure that there's nothing going on in there.
Hello there. You looking to buy something? I do business in this area.
Oh, no, we're adventurers. Catherine sent us to look into a commission here in Vimara village.
Ah, so you're here about that then. Ah, you're not the first, that's for sure. We've certainly made a lot of trouble for you all.
Oh, that's why I put it on auto.
We aren't holding out much hope. Many adventurers have made their way out here, confident they'd be able to help us, only to leave soon after with nothing to show for their efforts. We've pretty much had it up to here in questions, and the area around the village has practically been overturned in search of clues. But no one has been able to make any headway.
So, this person we're looking for, what's his name? Where did he live? Does he have any relatives?
I don't know.
They just said they didn't know who he was, Paimon.
I couldn't tell you.
They said they knew his description, no?
You are really sick of answering questions.
I'm sorry. I
Catherine
didn't
told
mean
us
to sound
that.
short with you. I was actually just giving you my answer to your questions. I know it may seem like we don't have anything to offer by way of information, but I promise you, we all have a very strong impression of it. When you live in the same village as someone, you develop a lot of memories together, you know? We just don't know the specifics. Maybe we did at one point, but that information is long gone by now. At least that's what everyone in the village seems to think. We've all exchanged what we know, and that was the only logical conclusion.
Alright, specifics aside then, what kind of person was he?
Young guy, in his early 20s probably. Incredibly kind sort of person, always willing to lend a helping hand. I'd chat with him when I didn't have any customers. I even saw him stick out his neck for others on more than one occasion. Very interesting guy, that one.
Now that you've started talking about him, you don't seem nearly as down in the dumps as you did before. Seems like he left a pretty good impression on you.
But of course, everyone in the village is pretty fond of him. We wouldn't have issued that commission otherwise. There aren't many young people like him nowadays. So genuine and pure. To think that he just up and disappeared one day.
Strange.
Just hope nothing bad happened.
Could he have just moved away without telling anyone?
He's not the type to leave without saying goodbye.
What type of person is he? You said you didn't
moving away
know.
without being seen by a single person in the village? There's no way he would have been able to manage that.
Huh. Alright, thanks for the information. We're gonna go ask around some more.
Where are we going? Over the river? Just run and swim. And get stuck in the fishing net. Boom. What's up?
It's that guests I hear.
How's it going, man?
Medea. We're here to help you look for the guy that's gone missing.
How's it going, dude?
So that's what brings you to these parts. Coming all this way for our sake. That's so very kind of you.
Hey,
With
you.
your help, I trust that young man's case is in good hands.
Could you tell us a bit about him?
Of course. I'm happy to help any way I can.
You know, my
With my
memory's been
failing
wiped.
eyesight, I'm afraid I can't offer much about his appearance. But I do remember hearing the sound of his voice. Not recently, of course. That loss has left me feeling quite empty. I don't think his parents are still living in the village. But somehow he never
Right.
seemed lonely. In fact, he was usually the one offering companionship to others. He would often
Okay.
take time to visit the elderly or play with the orphans in the village. And whenever someone had something on their mind, he was there to listen with open ears. He always knew just what to say. As the village chief, I owe him many thanks. Helping villagers navigate difficult moments in their lives should have been one of my responsibilities. But he was often the one rising to the occasion.
He seems like such a nice and gentle person. No wonder his disappearance affected you all so much. But, you wouldn't happen to know any details about his name, address, or family situation, right?
I'm
Anything?
ashamed to admit it, but I just can't remember. No matter how you look at it, I should know those things. But for some reason, no matter how hard I try to remember, the information just doesn't come. Perhaps my age really has caught up with me this time.
It's okay. There's no need to force yourself to try and remember. We'll figure something out.
Strange. Why does no one remember what this person looks like? Or anything about them?
Traveler, what do you think?
There's probably more to this case than meets the eye. A lot of things nodding out. Yeah.
I don't think so too. Like, the name thing. It's so weird that no one remembers his name. And nobody has been able to tell us anything about his family or where he lived. It's like this guy's been erased from reality or something. Wait, so you're saying it's not that he's been erased, necessarily?
He didn't exist
but
in the
more
first
like
place.
He never existed to begin with? Okay, Paimon's gonna need some time to process that one. Someone who only exists in people's memories?
Some fragments. Oh, wait, don't. Could it be like what happened to Great Lord Rukadevata? Like some sort of alteration to people's memories? And Scaramouche as well?
You two are the adventurers who just arrived, right?
I saw you in the background.
The Vamara Village Commission?
Yep, sure are. We were just looking into the case.
Do you know anything about it? Do ya?
I'm so glad to hear that. Thank goodness you haven't given up. I've been so worried the Adventurers Guild might cancel our commission. My name is Atosa, by the way. I grew up here in Vamara Village. Anyway, I just wanted to say, please keep searching for a missing villager. I'm begging you. You have to find him.
We'll certainly do our
No
best.
need to worry. We'll give it our best shot. So, were you close to the missing villager? Are there any leads you can give us?
I'm not not sure this counts as a lead, but follow me. There's a place I'd like to show you.
Wait, you're gonna lead the way, so that does that not count as a lead? Shut up. I'm pretty sure me. Is that one? Okay. Walk round. Mint. Yoink. Do 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 do. Bow down. Yoink. Yoink yoink. Cool. What are we doing here then?
Is this the place? Under this tree?
Yep. I know it doesn't look like much, but this place is very meaningful to me. It's so full of memories. We used to always sit together under this tree and talk. Sometimes we would look up at the clouds in the sky or stop to feel the wind against our skin. We could sit there for hours at a time, never realizing how long it had been. I was actually adopted by the people of Bamar village. The
Right.
forest rangers found me in the woods as a child. I was surrounded by such good people, and growing up in the village was so lively. Still, there were times when I couldn't help but feel incredibly alone.
Alone?
Alone?
How should I put it? When something's bothering you, or when you have good news to share, you always want to talk about it with somebody. But for the longest time, I didn't know who I could talk to, or if I should say anything at all. Everyone has their own problems to deal with. Even if I might want to confide in others, I don't want to become a burden.
I think I get what you mean.
Really?
Yeah.
You know exactly how I feel?
I used to have some. But now I have a lot of friends who understand me and would be happy to hear me out.
Aww.
Wow, that sounds really nice. You're quite lucky.
I'm really
When it
not.
comes to our missing villager, well, I guess you could say that to me. He felt like
Who's-
both a family member I could rely on and a friend who could really understand me.
Who's in the tree?
No matter what came my
Did you
way,
see that?
I could always talk to him.
In the
He
tree?
was so thoughtful and pure.
The birds?
And
Look at the
patient,
birds,
too.
is it?
Whenever I talked to him, he would always seem so interested, as if the things I was describing were just as important to him as they were to me. Ever since he disappeared, there's been so much I wanted to tell him. No, none of those things matters now.
Zoom out.
just
I want to
really
see it again.
him again.
Wow. You two must have been really close. Did he ever tell you anything about himself?
He mostly just talked about interesting things he saw around the village. He'd share a lot of his own wild ideas as well. Oh, right! I did ask him about his parents once. But all he said was, they're not here anymore.
Right.
I didn't know whether that meant they had left the village or passed away, and I didn't want to pry.
Still not much to go off of.
Look at me. Talking your ear off and still nothing to show for it. I'm sorry I wasn't more help.
You helped us understand him
The last
better.
time I talked this much in one go was when we were still together. Oh, come to think of it, every time we talked, it always seemed to be around dusk, just like right now. Time always passed by really slowly. Even when it felt like we'd been talking for hours, the sun would still be at the same position in the sky.
Well, time always seems to pass slower when you're relaxed, right? What's wrong, Traveler?
I'm gonna say, it seems like a samsara again. But Yeah. Based on what we've learned, this is definitely not a regular missing persons case. What? Atosa? I think that was her name. Just told us about the time. Could be the key to unraveling the whole mystery. Yeah!
Hey, look at those hilly trails over there. Doesn't it seem like they're acting a little strange?
Is that an R&R? No. Little hut. Abyss Mage.
The Abyss Order. Could they be the ones behind all of this?
Yeah. So,
Uh-oh, we've been spotted! Quick, get ready to fight!
why is it always pyro ones? I always carry 2 pyro people in my party. Ah, there's more. There we go. Kill. Try and break the shields.
So much. I wasn't expecting monsters to show up. If you hadn't been here, I'm not sure what I would have done.
Right.
It was no trouble.
No. The question is, we should be asking, what is the Abyss Order doing around here? They're doing some sneaky.
Now that I think about it, the hilly trolls around Vermara village have been a lot more active lately. They seem agitated and would often attack anything in sight. Chief Amadea doesn't allow the children to play in the area around the village anymore.
Maybe the Abyss Order really is involved. Well, we should head back and check out the situation in Vermara village just in case. If the Abyss Order is plotting something, that could spell trouble for the villagers.
It could. Woo.
Wait a second. The person...
There he is.
It's Dainsleif!
Knew he'd be around here somewhere.
Ah, it's you two.
Oh, a friend of yours?
Yes.
Well, I'll leave you all to it then. I should head back to the village and check up on Chief Amadea and the others anyway. Well, see you later.
See ya.
See you later, Atosa!
Atosa. That's how you say her name. Goodbye.
Why do you always have to pop up out of nowhere like that? Is it your life's mission to jump scare us or something?
It's
Dang.
hardly personal, or intentional for that matter. As long as you and I are both in pursuit of the Abyss Order, we're bound to cross paths.
You've got a point.
So you're here to investigate the Abyss Order then. That would explain the monsters you were fighting just now.
Yes.
Naturally. Hold on. Are you not here for the same purpose?
Accident.
No matter. It may have taken you a while to catch on, but I'm sure you've also realized by now that there's something strange about this place.
There's something
The
wrong.
Abyss
I
Order
can
is
feel
most
it.
certainly planning something in this area. Or worse, their plan could already be in motion.
So you think the Abyss Order is behind the hilly trail activity in the area?
Most likely.
As things stand, I highly doubt that is their primary motive. I would imagine the increased hilly trail activity is merely a byproduct of whatever it is they're really trying to accomplish.
Still, the hilichurl activity is causing a lot of problems for the people here. We should stick around for a while and protect the village, don't you think?
The best way to protect them is by figuring out what the Abyss Order is truly planning. That is how we prevent further tragedy.
Yes. Well, let's see what we can... That one.
And you shall have them. I never intended to hide anything from you. Don't worry. There should be ample time to talk.
Bow, 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 bow.
Ah. So that was the commission that brought you here to Vimara Village. Someone who seems to only exist in people's memories. That is indeed quite intriguing. I would agree that it's unlikely you have a simple missing persons case on your hands. However, any possible connection to the Abyss Order is still unclear. It appears all we have by way of clues is increased hilichurl activity. And that is certainly not much to go off of.
Well then.
Right! That mysterious voice he heard in his sister's memory. The one who called himself a sinner. Who is he?
I forgot about that.
Traveler, let me ask you this. Do you believe your sibling to have betrayed you?
Kind of, yeah, actually. I feel like we're on two different sides, but we're on the same side against fighting like the greater evil kind of thing, like the Harbingers. I feel like there's three different sides, and she would agree with us on one side. I don't know, but I do kind of feel like she has betrayed us a little bit. Just a tad. She don't want to stick around and chat to us, that's for sure. She want to be associated with us.
I sense hesitation in your words. After all, you still haven't figured out the whole truth of what happened. There's still hope for the two of you to reconcile. Irreparable damage has not yet been done. The sinner you wish to know about, his situation is different. He and his fellow sinners have long betrayed me, and long betrayed their nation. His name is Vedderfolnir. The vision.
Bless you.
I'm loath to admit it, but he is also my kin, my older brother.
Brother?
What really happened in Conria?
There were 5 of them. The 5 sinners of Conria. The wise Roptatir. The visionary Vedderfolnir. Gold Rhindaughter. The foul Sertologi.
Hey yo, isn't that...
Here of Solnai, Rerir.
So we know Rhindaughter. That's in relation to Mona's master. And we know Sertologi's name because that's to do with child and the foul legacy.
No matter how eroded my memory may become, I will never forget them.
He's glitching! He's glitching!
One day, I shall have my vengeance.
Vengeance will be mine.
Those names sound really familiar.
Oh, there you go.
Rhindaughter is the one who created Albedo.
That's the one.
Sertologi is Skirk's master.
Yeah.
And the one we just learned about, Dane's brother, Vedderfolnir. If he was the voice of the sinner, then the one who inspired Clotar to create the Abyss Order was him.
Somehow everything was connected. Move this a bit closer.
They were once
Oh, I didn't get to read that, damn it.
in Conria. Those who carried the hopes of the nation. They were the best of their peers, outstanding in their respective fields. 6 of us. Together. We should have been the ones to prevent the disaster. The ones to stop the Vinster King from continuing to rock the foundation of the world.
Vinster King.
Yet, deep within, the 5 of them craved something more.
Mother, I
They could
crave
not resist
violence.
the call of the abyss, and divided among themselves a power that could destroy the world.
I crave violence, mother. Ow. I bent my wrist back. I went to itch and I bent my wrist in a weird way.
So they became sinners, but also transcendent beings, each in possession of world-shattering power. And when the cataclysm occurred, not one of them stood up in defense of their nation. Not one came forward to prevent the tragedy. And for that, they shall never have my forgiveness.
And my sibling came into contact with your brother.
Indeed. If they are not stopped, the day is sure to come when they will also betray the entire world.
Thank you for telling me.
Of course. As I said, I never intended to hide anything from you.
So, Dane, what have you been looking into all this time?
I've continued to investigate the questions surrounding the Loom of Fate. It's been quite some time since the initial operation was launched. By retrieving the eye of the first field tiller, we were able to stop part of their plan from coming to fruition.
Oh, Paimon remembers! Weren't they going to use it to corrupt
That's one of the
Josiah
first
and make a
ones.
god or something?
Indeed.
Well, the first
However,
one.
it's obvious that was just some sort of technical experiment. The eye was integral to their plan, yet somehow, despite failing to obtain it, they've skipped the experimental phase and found some other way to keep moving forward.
I just realised that the bottom of Dane's shirt, like the lighter grey bit, it does remind me a little bit of the style that Arlecchino has. And I know, like, she is possibly from Conria as well. So it could be like their style of fashion, but it looks very similar. Obviously she has like, I don't remember a design off the top of my head, but she's got like what look like eyes in her design as well. Like kind of spider-esque eyes. But that bottom half, the lighter half of his, like I said, top, his shirt, it kind of looks like her outfit a little bit. I just suddenly noticed it, that's all. I was just pointing it out.
There are many signs pointing to that effect.
Then, what should we do? It's not too late, is it?
Not
Our
too
most pressing
late.
concern is to determine the purpose of the Loom of Fate. From there, we'll be able to deduce the Abyss Order's true objective. Based on the intel I've gathered so far, I suspect the Loom of Fate is related to the ley lines in some way.
The ley lines?
Traveler,
Not the ley
you were able
lines.
to observe your siblings' memories last time, yes?
Yes.
I believe that was due to the fact that the ley lines in that area were unstable. My recent investigation has shown that Abyss Order activity in a particular area is usually followed by a series of issues with the ley lines.
And the one thing that flows through the ley lines are memories.
Wait. In our commission here in Vamara Village, the person who seems to exist only in people's memories. Could it be connected?
Yes. It could be. Memories, ley lines, the Loom of Fate. The missing person that doesn't seem to exist. What's the connection between all of
It's
this?
certainly possible. I'll join your investigation tomorrow. This missing persons case could very well turn out to be the key to unraveling these mysteries.
We need we need Scooby-Doo on the case.
Well, if we're teaming up with Dane again, we're gonna need all the energy we can get. Let's try investigating somewhere a little further away tomorrow.
Yeah. Stretch. Big yawn.
Oh, so tired.
Ow,
I
Paimon.
used way too much brain juice yesterday. It's all Dane's fault saying all that complicated stuff.
My head's a
Well,
mess.
let's go find Dane. We've got a lot to do today.
My head. I'm sorry, little ferrets. Dane, where you at? Of course. The way I was gonna go, and then I was like, oh, I should turn, but then I turned my camera the wrong way. Of course, always the way. What's up, Dane?
Dane? Hello, Dane?
Good morning.
Why are you just zoning out over here?
I'm looking at the view. Leave him alone, man.
Did something happen?
What's wrong, Dane?
The missing person from your commission. Could you describe them to me?
Nope.
Oh, young guy? Early 20s?
Oh,
Seriously, Dane, what's going on?
okay.
There appear to be certain memories in my mind that aren't there before. Memories of
Right.
him.
Maybe we just talked too much about him yesterday and you had a weird dream or something?
But we didn't describe him to him. We never told him what he looked like. I didn't even realize what he looked like until she just said,
No,
what a
it
song.
wasn't a dream.
This song's fun.
They're memories. Memories that suddenly appeared in my mind after I woke up. And I'm certain I've never met this person before.
Well, what exactly did you remember?
I remember handing him the eye of the first field tiller.
Huh? Why would you do that, Dane?
What? Okay, so this missing person definitely has something to do with the Abyss Order then.
Indeed. And it appears he possesses the ability to implant memories into the minds of others.
Wait then. All the memories the villagers have of him, could they be fake too? Maybe they never knew him at all.
Maybe. I don't know.
Do something like that.
Whatever the Abyss Order is planning, an important truth has been revealed to us this morning.
What sort of truth?
That their goal is still to obtain the eye of the first field tiller. They haven't stopped searching for it.
I assume you still
I'm
have
the
it.
only person who knows its location.
I'm gonna say.
Perhaps implanting that particular memory was an attempt to interfere with my mind in some way. Your
Is it
concerns
safe?
are not entirely unfounded. I don't believe the Abyss Order is capable of altering reality like that just yet. However, considering their single-minded pursuit of the eye, I would say an equal level of caution is in order on our part.
Right.
Come with me. We must check whether the eye is still in our possession.
Of course.
Oh, so you're going to take us to where you hid it?
But what if someone follows us? If we get straight there and someone is on our tail? Yeah, just exposing the ice location. He's gonna move it either way, I'd assume. Or it's not gonna be there at all when we get there. Maybe that's the reason the Abyss Order planted their memory in the first place, to force Dane to confirm the ice location. Given what I know of him, though I'm sure Dane has already thought of that possibility, it seems like he might already have a plan. Lead the way, Dane! He sounds so breathless. Is he okay? Wait, where? I thought we were going over the hill. Where are we going? Oh, we're going miles away. Okay, let me let me just teleport over here to the domain that I actually need to do for our hay farm. Did we really put this? No. Okay. Although I still need to level up my Al farm. I also got Cephos as well in my pool. Probably just do. Wait, hang on. Achievement? When did? Excuse me. Cool. We'll just give a quick show of who I've got now, just in case. Because I don't know the last time I streamed. Also, you can see I've got a lot of characters up, level-wise, ignoring Alhotham and Cephos down here.
Huh?
There we go. Oh, yeah. Cute. But yeah, so I got quite a few people up level-wise. Let me go up here. There's gonna be a cave. You buried it. Dane, where are we going? Cool.
So you hid it way out here? Not an easy place to discover, that's for sure. Well, let's go check to see if it's safe.
Mm-hmm.
Traveler, wait.
There's something wrong. What's going on?
We've no time to lose. Let's head inside.
He's not doing too good.
Hey, wait up!
He's not doing good. He's in trouble. Dane, are you okay? Dane? Mr. Dane? I'm not sure if I'll be able to finish the whole quest today, so I'm just gonna keep that in mind. And then, if that is the case, I'm not sure when part 2... I'll be able to record part 2. I want to finish it today, though. But I know these quests can be like 3 hours long. And if I wasn't spacing out earlier, I probably could have started it earlier. Oh, hi!
Fallen leaves, adorn my night.
Teamwork is dreamwork. Off we go. Adventure time.
Step right up. Let's get this show on the road.
Who's shooting at me?
It appears the mechanisms here have changed over time. You can access the upper floor through the side door. Perhaps you should try reactivating the mechanism over there.
Okay. I know I was supposed to go this way, but I was wondering what they were. I'm wondering. Chest. Hello. Thank you. There we go. Excuse me? Chest? I could have gone that way as well. Okay, cool. Heal beans. Just checking for any hidden chests. Need to fight the ring guard? There we go.
Now disappear.
Perfect. Mysterious.
Make sure all the runes are pointing in the direction indicated by the light. That should unlock the mechanism.
What do you mean? I think I get what you mean. Like that. Is that what you want?
The door's
Cool.
open. Let's go.
I was trying to understand what you meant there.
Just up ahead.
The music stopped. Now it's just atmospheric. And a twinkle. God, it's been a while since I saw one of these. It's also, doesn't fill me with confidence to see it. Cool, tickle. Tickle in my throat. I have a drink.
Looks like we can't go any further.
Be on your guard.
It's a door of
Sense the
resurrection.
presence of the abyss.
No, not a herald time.
It's the Abyss Order! They're here!
Or is that Lecter? That might be a Lecter.
Here comes the finale. Step right up.
Get out of here.
Now disappear.
Ow.
Stay calm. Stay calm.
Everybody stand back! Let's light it up!
As one with
Wind
wind
and cloud.
round of applause. Step right up.
There we go. Easy.
Just as I
Easy.
suspected. The false memories were a trap. The Abyss Order just wanted to follow us here.
It's okay.
Now that they're in the vicinity, we should have a chance to see.
No.
Dane? What's wrong?
Dane.
Can you feel that? There's been a disturbance in the ley lines. It must be the work of the Abyss.
Wow,
No.
you must be really sensitive to that sort of thing. Paimon doesn't feel it.
You too. Do as I say. Use that mechanism over there and leave this place.
Not leaving you on your own, no.
The Abyss Order is putting something in motion. If you return to Vimara Village, I suspect you might finally have the opportunity to locate the missing villager. Just think of it as a way to divide and conquer.
Oh, Dane, no. Dane! Dane has a point. Not maybe turn off. But something still feels off. What am I? Bleh. What am I missing? Lumine's gonna be there, isn't she? It's gonna be Lumine, isn't it? I'm calling it. There she is.
I knew going along with your trap would be the only way to meet with you face to face.
Hey, Lumine. I feel like Dane knew she was coming and wanted just us to not be there.
You risked your safety and that of the Eye? That's quite the gamble, Dainsleif. But I believe that I am the one walking into a trap laid by the Twilight Sword.
So you came here all on your own? What about those followers of yours?
What's going on here?
When the Twilight Sword is prepared for battle, any army I could send would only be marching to their doom. Better that I face you alone. I know you must have a lot to say.
Are we gonna get to use Dane to fight Lumine? Are they gonna give us a taste of Dane gameplay?
But if it's a conversation you want, you'll have to defeat me first.
Oh, look at him, he's so sad. No! Give us Dane play. Dane gameplay. Dane play.
The
Cowards.
Abyss Order's on the move. The ley lines are all out of whack. We better hurry back to Vimara Village and see what's going on.
We were so close to our sister. Uh-oh.
Hey, look at those hilly trails over there. Weren't they acting super agitated just a little while ago? Why are they so calm all of a sudden?
I hear something.
In the new world, they bade farewell to the shrouded sun. At last, they no longer needed to dwell on their suffering, or try to differentiate between various thoughts of blasphemy.
Are we stuck in this guy's imagination?
Such was the price they paid, and thus their souls became cleansed and pure.
Did you hear that? What was that sound just now? It sounded
You heard
so
it too?
gentle. Could that voice be comforting the hilly trails in some way?
Possibly.
Oh, this is weird. Let's check if this is happening anywhere else.
Okay. Kinda weird, but okay. How long have we been going? About... Yes. Quest-wise, just under an hour. I should probably look at the map to see that I'm going the right way. Sorry, hilly trail. Step on you while you sleep. Where are you going? Oh. Over there. Running in circles.
Looks like the same thing is happening over here too. The hilly trails are calm.
You see, we're both still here.
Is that one of the swordsmen?
We've reclaimed an endless amount of time to love. Release your tears. You no longer need to hold back your sorrow.
That voice again. Now go to the ones that I stole
Over
from.
there. It looks like they're sleeping.
In the end,
In the end.
softly. Sleep well, Father. Sleep well, my beloved people. When you awake, that which differentiates us shall be no more.
Essentially that guy,
Sounds
I
like
think.
a poem or some kind of story. Well, now that the hilly trails have calmed down, Vimara village should be safe at least. Let's put this situation to the side for now. Dane said this might be our chance to find the missing villager, so we should head back to Vimara village before it's too late.
I bet that village is gonna sound like that. I have to walk. Oh man. This is the one thing I don't like about these quests of Dane, is that you can't leave halfway through. And like, you can't quit. That's what annoys me.
Grandpa Amadea, is everyone alright? The Abyss Order seems to be up to something nearby.
The Abyss Order?
Yes.
This is the first I'm hearing of it. Thank you for your concern, but as far as I'm aware, it's been business as usual here in the village.
That's good.
Well, that's good to hear.
Jinx.
Oh, also, you didn't happen to come across any clues about the missing villager while we were gone, did you?
Someone's gone missing, you say? Who would that be?
Huh?
Yeah, things are more complicated now.
The guy from Vimara village. The one you've been looking for all this time. You posted a commission with the Sumeru Adventurers Guild. That's kind of the whole reason we're here, actually. Your missing persons commission.
Ah, I do apologize, you two. I hope I'm not worrying you too much. I'm
Strange.
sure it's just my age making me forgetful again. At least right now, I can't seem to recall whatever it is you're referring to. Perhaps you should try asking someone else.
But how is that? All right. Thanks for your help, Grandpa Amadea.
Strange.
Something's definitely not right. We just talked to Grandpa Amadea about the missing villager. There's no way he could have forgotten all about him just like that. What do you think, Traveler? Could everyone's memories of the missing villager have been erased again?
We should check the
You're
others,
right.
even though it's probably
We
gonna be the
should narrow
exact
down
same.
possibilities first. Let's go ask someone else then.
None of them are gonna know. Maybe the gal we met, she might. The one began with A. I've already forgotten her name. Run! Shut up, mate. How's it going?
Someone's gone missing? Who?
Just as expected. That guy you said a bunch of nice things about earlier? The one you always used to chat with. He's around 20 years old, and you said he was a kind, warm-hearted person?
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Really? You remember?
There aren't many young people who've earned that kind of praise from me. If you're certain that's what I said, then there's only one person who fits the bill. No doubt about it. But why'd you say he's gone missing? Yeah, I just saw him leave the village. There was someone else with him, too. They couldn't have gone far.
Someone else with him?
Strange. Bayram seems to remember him, and apparently he just saw him? Do you think maybe it's not that there's something wrong with people's memories, but that we've somehow returned to a time before he went missing?
I doubt returning to the past would be that simple. Given everything Dane mentioned, disturbances in the ley lines, I say it's more likely related to memories in some way. Yeah. Need to think carefully what's going on. Oh no, not these. I hate these.
Just like what happened with Greater Lord Rukadevada. No one
Zack!
remembers him, because there's been a change in people's memories. If we really did travel back to a time before he disappeared, that could explain why the villagers said he hadn't gone missing. If this person only exists in people's memories, maybe we're in someone's memory right now.
Yeah, it could also be a possibility. I'm gonna go with the last one. I don't know if it's right, but...
Right! Paimon totally forgot about the ley line disturbances. We're in someone else's memory.
Yeah. Oh, there you go.
Just like how you entered your sibling's memory last time.
Mm-hmm.
That would also explain why we seem to be at a time before he went missing. It's a memory after all.
Someone's memory. This is our chance to find him.
Right. If he's someone who only exists in people's memories, then we're finally on the same turf. But didn't Bayron just say that he saw him leave the village with someone? Where should we go look for him? Who knows how long this ley line disturbance is gonna last? We might not have that much time, and we don't even know whose memory this is. Good idea. That'll help us narrow things down. We pretty much figured out that the missing villager has the ability to...
Implant memories in the minds of others.
Dad, could we try to figure out more about him using what we know of his ability? Like, does it maybe leave a trace that would somehow give him away?
Are you gonna make me read the wind? I can't remember what it's called. The sight thing. Elemental sight. Implanting memories into the minds of others may be an effective process. There's no way a new memory could perfectly blend with the old ones. There has to be some kind of trail. Okay, here we go.
All the memories seem to be set in or near Vimara village, but I'm still not sure if they're restricted to this location. If time was allowed to pass within the false memories, there's a higher chance they might conflict with someone's original recollection. That would make it much harder to avoid suspicion.
It's probably that one, but...
There's a difference between memories that arise from lived experiences and those that are implanted into the mind. Perhaps it has something to do with time.
I think it's the middle one.
If time was allowed to pass within
Let me do that.
No wonder!
There we go.
All this time and the sky hasn't changed a bit!
Yeah.
That's the tell of the fake memories. The implanted memories are basically taking place outside of the regular 24 hours of the day. If the memories included the regular passage of time, it would be easy for people to tell that something was off. Like there could be overlap or something.
Yeah.
People might start to wonder why they remember doing two different things at the same time of day. That's why he makes sure the memories take place at a specific moment in time rather than over a period of time.
Ah. If we consider this conjunction, I hate that word. If we consider this conjunction with what we already know, then the questions of those of whose memory it is seems to have an obvious answer.
The color of the sky coincides with the moment in time she described.
Probably her. I don't know who the last person
Ainsley
is.
had memories implanted into his mind. Could it be that it's happened more than once?
Is that the old guy?
We thought Chief Amadea forgot about
Oh,
the
it
missing
is.
villager. But it turns out we're at a moment in time before the village issued the commission.
Hello. Welcome. Here's Atosa.
The color of the sky.
Oh, right. That's exactly
Let's go.
what Tosa described.
Welcome. Welcome, welcome.
Oh, come to think of it, every time we talked, it always seemed to be around dusk. Just like right now.
You have been watching and listening. Ah, okay, cool, cool, cool. Well, welcome to the chat, my friend. You're playing Valorant. Fair enough.
Time always passed by really slowly.
At least I have to update you on the story.
Even when it felt like we'd been talking for hours, the sun would still be at the same position in the sky.
The game debated us. Dane, we were in a domain. Dainsliff told us to step out this entrance, and go back to the village, make sure everything's okay. As soon as we did, Lamine appears, and and I'm pretty sure they're about to have a fight, but they kind of amped it up, like maybe you might be able to play as Dane. No, they just cut back to you coming back here. It's like, God damn it! It's like, I wanted to fight as Dane. Let me fight as Dane. Yeah, he's not having a good time, man. He's got some major headaches going on. He's making our screen go shaky, shaky. I know, right?
Yep, that has to be it. This is definitely a Tosa's memory.
To the tree!
Yeah,
I said it was her memory. I couldn't remember her name, but... I said it would be her. Cause she was acting weird. Atosa! Yeah, pudding. Atosa! Get us out of your memory, gal.
You see, Granny Jahiet was a mercenary when she was younger. She just talks like that out of habit. She's not trying to scare the children on purpose. Oh, there I go again. Always talking about my own things. Do you maybe have anything you want to share?
Is she gonna be talking to the one who went missing? But didn't go missing, but has gone missing, but hasn't?
It's okay if you don't.
It is. I swear it's gonna be him, isn't
You
it?
could also just talk about what you think of me.
Oh, I think you're an incredibly strong and thoughtful young man.
Look at that design! Dang! Someone just stepped out of Honkai Star Rail. Am I right?
You'll meet many amazing people and live a very happy life. You won't miss someone like me.
Huh? Are those your friends over there?
She doesn't remember us either. We finally found him, but why does he look kind of familiar?
Oh, right. This version of Atosa hasn't met us yet.
Okay, that's why she doesn't remember us.
Friends? I guess you could say that. It must
Oh.
have taken them a lot of effort to find me.
He knows us. He does know. Oh my god, we haven't met him yet. Like, I know you said you haven't been, you've been watching and listening, but like, he's not appeared yet. We've only heard of him. We haven't actually met him.
So, I should see what they need. I'm sorry, Atosa. We'll have to continue this conversation another time.
Who are you,
Another
sir?
time, huh? Yeah, okay. I'll head back to the village then.
Who are you? Oh, I didn't mean to skip your dialogue. I'm sorry. My fingy slipped. He looks fancy. He does. He looks like
It's
someone
nice
from
to see
Honkai
you,
Star
Father.
Rail.
I believe this is the first time we've met.
Yeah. He looks Conradian? Maybe? Factoring in the memories and the Abyss Order, the Loom of Fate, and everything else. I need to think about the person that can connect all this together. Oh god. No. Stop with these
Founder of
things!
the Abyss Order. The man who broke the curse of immortality.
Oh my god, it's him, isn't it? It's Dane's friend. Brother. Dane's brother.
Born into abject sorrow, he shall now become the Loom of Fate.
He's the visionary.
Dane's brother. one of the
Dane's
5
brother.
sinners of Conria. The one who stole the power of the Abyss.
That's who it is, isn't it? It's Kaya's surname. The what? Vedifim. Oh no, the Alpstritch. It is, isn't it? Yeah. It is. I'm pretty sure it's Dane's brother that this is. Albrecht. Yeah. Now you've put it out. Yeah, it is. Theories. I think it's one of his brothers though. Man's one of 5.
No,
No?
that doesn't seem right.
Well, he does have the blue hair, so what the hell? Oh.
That doesn't seem right. I need to think about this some more.
He's Caddy Bear?
You're Kari Bear Alberik.
Caddy Bear? I don't know who the first one was. Was the surnames the same? On the other one? I'm pretty sure the surnames are the same. Unless there's like 1 or 2 letters difference. Because my brain's like, eh.
Oh. You know me? That's
It's
quite
the
a
Hilly
surprise.
Troll!
I don't believe I've met you before.
It's the Hilly Troll! Caddy Bear! Your dad went
I see.
insane.
Where's
2 were the
memory,
same?
wasn't it?
Okay. Maybe it
Your
was
sibling's
his
memory.
dad's name.
You saw
The other one.
the me from back then.
Huh?
This
So
is Atosa's
confused.
memory. I came here to say goodbye to her.
Yeah, one of them might have been the guy from the other mission. The one that was his father. That was telling it, the one that he was obsessing over and being a hilly troll, and it's like, no, he's not a hilly troll. What are you on about?
But I suppose I'll just leave her a message instead.
Yeah.
Come, let's find somewhere else to talk.
Dang, Caddy Bear, you're looking a little different. Excuse me? Hey, yo, I can't read this. I can't read this. What? Wait. That's not Chinese. What in the hieroglyphics have you given me? Help! Can anybody read this? Ooh. We're in his mind palace. I like the music. You can't read? No, I can't read it. Outrageous. How dare you? No. Don't leave the main door there. I can't jump! They're taking my ability to jump and run. Caddy bear! Stop trolling me. Where's my sister? Excuse me? Do we supposed to appear yet?
I suppose you could call it the realm of my consciousness.
His mind
Someone
palace.
who no longer exists in the real world after all.
Nope.
As you well know.
You look quite exhausted.
It's nothing. I still have enough strength to play the part of a good host. I've always hoped that I'd get the chance to talk to you like this. And now, the time has finally arrived.
So is this happening before or after the whole thing with his dad and the hilly troll? I don't know what timeline we're on currently. Like, I know, like, none of it's real. It's like happening in the dream of that gal, Atosa. It's happening in Atosa's head, kind of. In her memories, in the ley lines, but I have no idea if this is before or after. You're assuming after. Yeah, I'd assume so, because we know the name. But I got no idea. What exactly happened to you? What exactly is Luma Fate? I still got Luma Fate, why not?
Extreme sorrow and pain. Hope and regret coursing through your veins.
You look a bit taller than you did last
A
time.
degree of abyssal power defies comprehension.
And more energetic.
Father told me that once I possessed all those elements, I would become the loom of fate. But, despite his intentions for me, I never truly became the loom of fate. I was merely used as a means for its construction.
Right.
In truth, I died the moment I set everything in motion.
Oh. Dang.
The person you see before you now is nothing but a remnant of consciousness left over within the loom of fate.
Remnant! Remnant! Oh god, not remnant. No. No, not anything but remnant. Oh boy. Get your William Afton out of here. Okay, we're gonna bring robots to life with your remnant. Give it the personality of you, but not you, but is you. Har 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 har. Oh god. Oh, thanks, Aether. Carrie Bear is dead. That's why it no longer exists outside of people's memories.
As for your question, the loom of fate is a device capable of weaving ley lines.
Weaving ley lines?
In its primitive form, it can only be used to create and implant memories.
Carrie Bear is
But
dead.
as more of it is completed, its power becomes stronger and stronger, until finally, it has the power to weave real ley lines of its own.
It reminds me of that line specifically, the one that's Carrie Bear is dead. Reminds me of cartoon Hangover, Catbug. The whole "Marry me, Rebecca." No, I cannot love you, for I love another. Rebecca. It reminded me of that. The way it was delivered reminded me of that. Well, the way I delivered it. And the way it was worded.
Once fully completed, the moment it gains the power to weave ley lines,
Rebecca!
it loses the lower level ability to influence memories. But it also becomes a tool that can change
Sorry,
the
serious
entire
moment.
world.
So, what's the source of your ability to implant memories?
Yes. I have the ability to control the loom in its semi-completed form.
Right.
I suppose you can think of it as a form of compensation.
Right. But you're dead. But you're alive, but you're dead.
After all, its existence cost me my life.
Oh, wait. I always put it on autoplay when Aether goes to say something. So the memories suddenly appeared in Dane's mind were implanted by Carrie Bear through the half-finished loom of fate. That makes sense, but I'm still lost of why he went so far as to introduce himself to all the residents of Vimara village. I can't read today. Reading is hard. But why did you plant your memories this? Oh, yeah, let's go to the first one.
Ah, that. I was wrong to implant those memories. I'm sorry I caused so much trouble. Not only for everyone in the village, but for you as well.
Reading is hard. Reading's difficult. Cause I'm like, do I read the line first and then read it out loud, so I kind of know what I'm reading? But then I'm like, but my brain takes too long and I have to read it over and over again before I actually can get it right in my head. And even then I get it wrong half the time. So
I just wanted them to feel like I once existed in this world. As if I had a chance at life.
It's a really pretty background, not gonna lie. So that's why I would have never guessed. But is there any kind of meaning to this? Does only existing in people's memories really count as living?
I know what you must be thinking.
Yeah, you can probably read my mind.
Why would I do something so meaningless?
Why though? Just why though?
But I just couldn't accept it.
It's alright, man.
I had to know what it would be like if I had my own life. What kind of person I would be. What other people would think of me.
Pretty sure Kaya has those gloves too. Similar.
Chief Ahmadiyya, Baram, Granny Jahiyat, Atosa.
Aw, look at that! That's pretty. I like that art.
What would it be like if I could live alongside them? No cataclysm, no curse. Just a quiet life in a peaceful village. I was curious, so I selfishly tried to have my own life.
I did see him in the... It was them in the tree! Oh my god, I did see that. There was, the girl we were talking to before. There was a scene where it briefly focused on a tree, like, by the village. And I was like, that looks like two people in a tree. It was these exact things. So it was Atosa and Catty Bear. I didn't realize. I was like, that looks like people.
Even if
And
that meant piecing together the version of myself that could have been.
Yeah.
One memory at a time.
Then I second guessed myself. I was like, oh no, maybe it was just birds. But then seeing them there again in that exact same position, I was like, oh my god, it was people. And it was them.
I know it sounds stupid.
It was them. You ain't
After all,
stupid.
my life ended a long time ago. Any chance at living was stripped away from me when I was 8 years old.
I was gonna say,
My
I'm pretty sure he was young
consciousness
when he was.
left to mature in an illusory world of nothingness. Even the form you see before you was nothing but an invention based on my father's appearance. An imagined version of what I would look like if I had the chance to grow up.
No. In the end, it doesn't even matter. Hey, I was reading. Oh, did I put it on autoplay? Oops, I took it off autoplay. No. Oh no, it is there. Never mind. I'm just gonna shut up. In the end, the tragedy that occurred in Conria back then, you know, everyone's looking for you.
I know. There's nothing I can do to make them find me. If I could exist in the real world, I would return without a second thought and surprise them with the suddenness of it all. But, well, that's not possible for me.
Hmm. As I understand it, everyone thought you only appeared in their memories. Your existence was a great comfort to them. Yeah, they did say that. They all believed you once lived among them.
I know.
Among them? No, I'm joking. Well then, now that I found you, let's continue this conversation some other time. Dane might still need my help.
Captain Dainsleif. Twilight Sword, you mean? No need to meet up with him. Things should already be settled on his end.
Settled?
Exactly.
Sus.
As someone who can
Killed
only
my
exist
sister.
in people's memories, the fact that I'm able to talk to you in my consciousness like this can only mean one thing.
He's murdered
The
your
Loom of Fate has
sister.
already been completed.
Uh-oh. What? The Loom of Fate's already been completed. That means the eye of the first field teller must have fallen into the hands of the Abyss. Could something have happened to Dane?
No need to worry about Captain Dainsleif. He's absolutely fine.
You sure?
The only reason he lost the eye was because I happened to guess exactly what he was planning.
Dang.
Captain Dainsleif has had the eye inside his body this whole time, hasn't he?
Yeah.
His plan was to lure the Abyss Order to a false location,
That's what I thought he was
capitalizing on their
doing.
pursuit of the eye in order to have the chance to confront the princess. He would then hand the eye to you and tell you to take it away from that location. That way, Captain Dainsleif could accomplish his own goal and ensure
I was
the
gonna
safety
say,
of the eye all at once.
He didn't
Very thorough plan.
give me the eye.
That's right, because in his mind, he had given it to you already.
Oh. Ah, shit. Why'd you do that to him? Wait, does that mean he gave you a false memory? You made him think of that
Before you
when?
two entered that false location.
No.
Traveler, wait.
It's when he freaked out a second. He was gonna say something, and then he stopped himself. Yeah, he had ouchies in his head.
We've no time to lose. Let's head inside.
He had ouchies in his head. So when Dane froze up back then, it was because of a false memory that was being implanted into his head. No wonder.
That was when I implanted the memory of him handing you the eye.
Why would you do that?
Given the tense situation at that time, Captain Dainsleif failed to notice anything out of the ordinary, and took that memory to be real.
Poor baby. But we helped you. We tried to help you when you were a Helitroll. Why would you do this to us?
I'm sorry, Traveler, but I needed the Loom of Fate to be completed.
Damn it.
And to do that, we had to retrieve the eye.
So Dane had the eye this whole time until the Abyss Order took it away. I'm not sure there's anything we could have done. Now that the Limb of Fate is complete, what are you planning to do with it? Okay, yeah, sure.
I promise I'm not trying to conceal anything from you. But
Tell me.
I truly have no idea what the princess is planning. Tevat's ley line system is deeply entrenched in the planet. Creating new ley lines can neither replace nor extend the ones that already exist. In the face of everything they could be planning, I fear I'm too insignificant to even get a glimpse of the bigger picture. In any case, I had my own use for the Loom of Fate, and my goal, at least, has been achieved.
Your goal?
You remember my father, don't you?
Yeah.
Alberic.
Oh,
I
Clotada.
believe you saw him in your sibling's memory.
Oh yeah, that whole thing was a dream as well. Lamine's memory. That didn't even happen to us technically. Oh, I forgot about that. We never actually met him. We did, but we didn't. Oh god.
After he used the power of the Abyss to restore consciousness to my hilichurl form, I suffered from an indescribable level of mental anguish.
Oh look, he's got the band. He's got on him now. The handkerchief.
To comfort me, my father told me a story.
Oh my god, he's got the
This was a
same
fairy
outfit.
tale world where I had to take on the form of a little monster. That story managed to dispel my fears, even if just for a moment.
I see.
My goal was simple: to use the Loom of Fate in its near-completed form, when its ability to create memories was at its strongest.
Yeah.
To implant a specific memory into the minds of the hilichurls.
Made
that
them
memory,
peaceful.
I would tell them a story, just like my father did for me.
You made them chill out. They weren't as
It
angry.
was a story of fairy tales and love. But more than anything, it was the story of us.
You're gonna throw us out your mind palace. Don't do it. So the thing that caused the hilichurls to calm down back then was Carrie Bear's story. So that's what his goal was. This is the only thing he wanted to happen. I don't think that's what it said, but that's basically what it said. Had the device... He had a device as powerful as the Loom of Fate at his disposal, and all he wanted to do was offer the hilichurls a moment of comfort and peace.
I can't change the world. Not when I lost the very right to exist within it. Implanting those memories, that was the most worthwhile thing I could offer.
I think it was pretty meaningful
All
indeed.
that's left of my existence is a wisp of residual consciousness tied to the Loom of Fate. In truth, that trace of my consciousness should have dissipated long ago. My goal was the one thing that allowed me to hold on all this time. But now, the bedtime story is finished. And it's finally time to rest.
No. Cutscene! Pretty cutscene! No, your bandana!
Looks like I was too late to see Kari Bear one last time.
Lumine!
consciousness is gone, and this space will soon disappear along with it.
No, Aether.
Neither of us belongs here. That's why we're not tangible. Were that not the case, I'd love to hug you too.
No, but baby.
Well, how about a conversation?
Excuse me? You want to talk now? You never want to talk to us. You never want to talk. You always run off.
The chance to just stop and talk like this is certainly not easy to come by. Wouldn't you agree?
I'm with you there, Aether. I can't believe this is real. You normally disappear.
That battle earlier was tough.
Oh, fine.
The one against Dane, I mean. I didn't expect that after everything, he would still hesitate to raise his sword against me. Were it not for that, perhaps I'd still be no match for the Twilight Sword. Even after 500 years.
What are you planning?
The Loom of Fate, huh? I still haven't found a way to utilize it to its full potential. But there's still time before the heavenly principles awaken. Don't
ruin the moment, Kuma. Don't ruin the moment. The heavenly principles are still asleep.
Yes, for 500 years now, ever since the cataclysm in Conria. There's been no sign of activity. Not long ago, you witnessed the Hydro Archon destroy her divine throne. Yes?
Yes.
Such a flagrant disregard for the rules, and still Celestia took no action. I suppose that's proof enough of the heavenly principles situation. However,
I suppose.
The heavenly principles will awaken. We just don't know when that will be, or what might trigger it.
You really hit the heavenly principles. I just realised. At what point did we lose Paimon? Where did Paimon go? Where is she? I don't remember seeing her until we spoke to Carrie Bear in Alof. I can't remember what her name was. When she left back to the village, and we were left with we were left with Carrie Bear, but then where's Paimon gone? Paimon? Sorry, Lamine. I can't find my my onion, my flying onion. I don't know where she's gone.
You could say that.
Just realised she's gone.
Carrie Bear. He was so pure and single-minded.
Yeah, that's why. That's what happened. It was too quiet.
Is a perfect representation of who he was. Quiet and peaceful.
Nah, man. What happened was they mentioned the heavenly principles, who kind of looks a bit like Paimon, and then I realised that Paimon wasn't here. What does that say? They're one in the same? Question mark? Strange.
Even as a Hilichurl, seeing the terrible sight within the mirror wasn't enough to taint his spirit. He brought comfort to the people of this world.
Oh, look at Aether.
Even though he was denied the very
Look at
right
him.
to
Baby.
be a part of it.
Baby boy.
So ask yourself this. Who was it that deprived him of that right to exist? Of course, that's only one example. My feelings about the heavenly principles are too complicated to explain in just a few words.
No, use more. No.
Aether?
Aether.
You're the only one in this world who calls me that. There's so much I wanted to ask you, but for some reason, I'm not interested in asking those questions right now.
Everybody.
There's just one thing I need to ask. One thing I could never understand.
Zach!
Why? Why can't we continue our journey together?
Poor baby.
At the end of my journey, I arrived at a place known as the Sea of Flowers at the end. Do you remember? A long time ago, when we traveled between worlds together, you told me you wanted to find a place in the universe where that one flower was in full bloom. To have a place like that suddenly appear before me. Well, would you think of that as a coincidence?
You mean...
I miss you too, Ether. But as this war continues to rage, and as I continue to seek that final answer, I don't even know how to face myself sometimes, let alone my own brother.
What's going on?
No!
This space has lost its tether. I doubt it'll be able to exist much longer. In fact,
Not the mirror.
aside from our inability to physically interact with each other, there's something else you should know about this space. With Kari Bear gone, we won't be able to remember anything that happened here.
No!
Everything in the space will be wiped from existence, including all memory of our reunion.
You're
No!
telling me this now?
Why? Why would you say that? Oh man. God damn it. God damn it. Why would you do that to us? Why would you do that? Paimon! Paimon!
Sleepy. Paimon's head feels all fuzzy.
Where have you
Oh,
been?
Paimon woke up a little earlier than you, so Paimon was
Eh.
sleeping. The villagers said that they saw us sleeping near the village yesterday. They couldn't wake us up no matter how hard they tried, so they decided to just bring us back here. Oh, and Dane came by just now. It looked like he was injured. He didn't say anything though. Just made sure that you were alright and left. Kinda seemed like he had a lot on his mind, but that's Dane for ya.
No.
Let's think for a
No.
second. We were in that memory, and we saw that guy you called Kari Bear. He was the missing villager that we've been trying to find, right? And after that, Paimon doesn't remember what happened.
You talked about the liver fate.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Score!
I guess our commission is complete. The missing villager person who never existed, only existed in people's memories, was Kari Bear all along. But now he's gone. I'm not sure how to explain things to the villagers.
Well, what happened after that?
I don't remember. I don't remember. Maybe I'm just tired. I feel like something else happened. Why can't I remember? I'm not sure why, but it almost feels like I lost something.
Ah, there you are.
No.
Sleep well?
No. I didn't sleep well.
Hey, Ron, you sure seem happy. Did something good happen?
Something good? Huh. Wasn't anything good or bad, I'd say. It's just that, well, the
Yeah.
village organized another search party yesterday. It didn't feel right to leave all the searching to the adventurers.
We
So
found
we were
him,
searching
but
away
we didn't
when
find him.
Suddenly, this one guy said it all came back to him. According to him, one day around dusk, he was passing by this one tree outside the village, and he saw our missing villager. There he was,
In the tree.
sleeping under that tree all by himself.
Oh, under
His
the tree.
parents
Okay.
came a little later to wake him up, and they all left together. It looked like quite a happy family, apparently.
No, man.
And after that, well, we all started to feel like that really is what happened. Kind of strange that we forgot all about it for so long.
So that's how Carrie Bear said his goodbyes. That was the last memory he gave them.
Oh, and we also remembered his name. Curry Bear.
Yeah.
Now, that's
Carrie
not a
Bear.
name you hear every day. Would have been helpful if we remembered it sooner.
Yeah, we know. Make sure you remember it this
I
time.
hope he's happy wherever he is.
He's dead.
And we're all relieved now that we know what happened.
Don't want to be the bearer of bad news. He's dead. Anyways.
Seems like everyone thinks Curry Bear left the village. That's probably for the best. At least they have some sort of explanation now.
Carrie Bear is gone. The Loom of Fate is now complete.
Paimon wonders how Atosa's doing. Maybe we should go check on her. If she hasn't remembered like everyone else, we can tell her what happened.
Sure.
I didn't see her in the village just now, so she's probably at the tree. Come on, let's go talk to her.
I'm so sad. Why would Lamine tell us all that and then be like, oh yeah, you won't remember? Also with Dane. Dane, do we need to patch you up? Have you got boo boo? Dane, have you got boo boo? Dan's a laugh. So,
Hey, Atosa, how's it going?
Oh, it's you two. I was just about to go looking for you. I wanted to thank you. I was part of the search party, so I remember what happened to Kari Bear now. Honestly, I just can't believe I forgot something so important.
maybe, I'm sure he wouldn't want you to forget him.
It's funny, but I have this feeling he told me the same thing. I just can't seem to remember when. I guess it doesn't really matter anyway. Life is made up of a series of memories. As long as I hold on to our time together, he'll always be a part of my life. I'm just happy I got to meet him. So, who cares what happens in the future, right? Okay, I'll admit, I'm just putting on a brave face.
Yeah.
I was dumped, wasn't I?
No. He did.
Otherwise, why would he just leave like that without saying goodbye?
He did. Yeah, he has his reasons.
You don't need to comfort me.
Oh, but
I'll
we
be okay.
do.
It's just like Kari Bear said. It's the things we overcome that make life more precious. And you know, if he has a heart, maybe he'll come back and see me one day.
That ain't happening, mate.
Thanks for all your hard work, you two. I promised I'd help Granny Tahiet with something, so I should head back. Goodbye.
Bye.
That should be it, right? Everyone's lives can go back to normal now.
What about Dane?
Oh, right. Weren't you about to tell Paimon what happened after your conversation with Kari Bear?
Right, what was it happened? I can't remember. Huh? It feels like there's something in my pocket.
A picture? Where'd that come from? Let Paimon see.
Ah! Oh, look at them! Look at them! Ah! They look so awkward. They're like, I'm just gonna look this way and you look that way. Okay, cool. How sibling photos are always taken. No one's ever looking at the camera. You get along with each other, you two. They're so... they are. No, I did it. What about Dane? But Dane. But Dane's leave. Dane's leave. Alright, all out for 60 primos. I mean, and defeat, but still. What's that? Okay, I was like, what's that? It's a new event. That one. It's been done. Quest over. Ah. Oh, man. Well. That was a Bedtime Story quest. Version 4.7. 4.7's Archon quest. Our Dane quest. So, YouTube peeps, thank you for watching. I'm gonna end the recording here. So, thank you for watching. Have a good day. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe.